So today's subject I stumbled upon while sitting at a cafe enjoying my breakfast. While enjoying a sip of my coffee, I locked eyes with what can only be described as a large purple cat covered in stars. Welcome to the world of the furry. Now, for years I've heard about furries, and I'd never actually locked eyes with one or met one in person. To be honest, I didn't engage in conversation with the furry, so I can't say that I met it in person, but I saw it in real life, and it is quite confronting, considering you know that there is a grown-ass adult inside that childlike suit. So first, I think we need a dictionary definition of what a furry is, because I think people on the left, the liberals, and then the conservatives both have different versions of what a furry is. Liberals will tell you it's part of the LGBT, and the conservatives will tell you they're freaks. They're sex freaks. And I think it's somewhere in the middle. I think it's probably something a little bit more innocent than that. But let's find out, shall we? What are furries? Furry is anyone who has a strong interest in humanoid animals. Since the subculture first emerged in the 1980s, furries have built a vibrant community, made a lasting impact on culture. Furries sometimes create a fursona, or a non-humanoid character they use to represent themselves to a world that often create digital art to share. So it's people who don't feel cool in the world, like they belong. So they got to create a fursona so they can fit into a club, a group, just as I thought. Retarded. Yeah. So clearly they're not fitting into society, and they have to create their own club to fit into. That fucking how running through the woods. Oh my God. Let's just hope wherever he's from. British Columbia, did he say? Let's just hope he doesn't do this during hunting season. Oh my God. Some redneck seeing that would love to bring that home as a trophy. Boom. But which would you get stuffed and mounted, though? Would you get the head, or would you get the ass with the butt plug hanging out of it as your trophy? Oh my God, these furry things.
A woman in Norway believes she belongs to a different breed. She claims that she is a cat trapped in a human's body. The 20-year-old, who goes by Nano, shared her unique story in an interview published on a Norwegian YouTube channel.
Jeg Nano, 7 år. Jeg har vært katt hele livet. Jeg fant ut at jeg var katt når jeg var 16 år, da leger og psykologer fant ut hva som var med meg.
She says doctors found a genetic defect in her DNA, which she claims proves she is indeed a cat.
We didn't need a doctor to tell us that she had a genetic defect. She is fucking mental. That's what she is. Do you reckon she just sits down in the sun like she was at that window, one leg in the air, just slurping away? You reckon she can reach? I don't know. But that would be one big fucking kitty litter tray, wouldn't it?
Hva skjedde nå?
Oh my God, the fucking hiss at the dog at the what was it, train station, fucking airport? Oh my God, imagine that, seeing a dog and going, oh, for fuck's sakes. This isn't a furry though. This is something different to a furry. I think I'm going to do a separate video on these kinds of people that aren't actually furries. I think I'll just stick to the people who wear the full costume and you can't recognize their face, because I think there's a bit of a difference there, right? So let's stick to furries, all right? One craze at a time. Like, furries have hit mainstream news. It has. Even MSNBC's reporting on it.
Hva
Chicago Tribune, 19 people were hospitalized at a furry convention in Illinois after what's being called an intentional leak of chlorine
What's
gas.
a furry convention?
Did I get that wrong?
Gosh.
Okay. Officials were called when a strong odor of chlorine spread.
I think they had to evacuate the building and everything. Sent the hotel guests along with convention attendees into the cold night, many still dressed in their furry costumes.
Now, when MSNBC can't control themselves and find it funny, you know it's crazy, right? You know it's crazy. I mean, even Joe Rogan has been talking about it.
But the kitty litter boxes is a weird one.
It is weird. It's more like an urban legend.
I fed into that, and I should probably clarify that a little bit. I have a friend, and my friend's wife is a school teacher, and she told him that there was discussions in the school that a mother wanted to put a litter box in one of the bathrooms. And he told me this, and I talked about it on here, and then people were saying, that's not true, it's an internet rumor. So I contacted him again, and I said, tell me exactly what she said, and contact her and find out. She no longer works for that school. She works for another school. She contacted the other school. She didn't get a response. I don't think they actually did it. I think there was discussions about doing it because there was one particularly wacky mother, but it doesn't seem that there's any proof that they put a litter box in there.
So what Joe's saying there is something I've actually heard here in Queensland. There was actually a newspaper article on it about kitty litter boxes being installed into bathrooms to accommodate furries at school. Now, I don't know whether it's true or not, but I did do a little bit of digging, and what I found was an article that was saying it wasn't true. But I also read an article that claimed they spoke to parents and concerned teachers. Two different newspapers, so I don't know who is running what. But, well, look, I'll read you this, right? What was claimed? A Cairns high school has installed a giant kitty litter tray for students who identify as cats. Now, I didn't hear it was a Cairns. I heard it was here on the Gold Coast in Queensland, same state. Our verdict, false. The claim is part of a long-running hoax about school children using litter trays. Queensland Department of Education confirms the claim is false. That's just one. What else have we got here? Right, here's another one. Brisbane claims kids are now using them. Parents said to have shared a story. So, this one here says parents are claiming that there is a kid in a fursuit at the school who uses a kitty litter tray. Imagine walking in, you're a 15-year-old kid walking in and saying, at least it's not up on the bench, right? I think what needs to happen here is if there are kids identifying as furries at schools, teachers should be given one of those little squirty bottles, you know? Bad kitty. Down. Just the last thing you want is a cat that size up on your fucking bench, right?
Once they'd patched things up, Missy and Joey unleashed their furry fetish in the bedroom.
There are times when both of us enjoy engaging in somewhat frisky activities while we're wearing our suits. Something that a very small subgroup of furries are into, and we happen to be part of that small subgroup.
I was curious about the sexual aspect, to be honest, and it felt kind of rebellious because it goes against everyone's view of a furry.
To participate in these pursuits, their fursuits must be fit for purpose.
One of my suits has a hidden crotch zipper for those type of activities, so it's very discreet. It's hidden in the front, and then you just unzip it, and there you go.
When I designed my suit, I specifically asked my fursuit maker if they could put in a strategically placed hole.
Yeah, just there you go. That's what it is.
Could you imagine going to the dry cleaners every time you had sex to get those stains off? How embarrassing.
So what you got for me today?
Oh, just a dress, but I'll be back for it in a few days. I got no hurry.
Any stains?
No.
What's this?
What?
This. This is gonna be a tough one. Hey.
So what I think I'm going to do is, let's just have a little look here. I've got to have a look, see if there's any conventions here in Australia. Furry convention, what do we got here? The two largest furry conventions in Australia are Fur DU, or Furry Down Under, which is held on the Gold Coast, my home. Oh yeah. And in Sydney, there is also Fur Jam. I think I'll go, you know what? If someone comments and tells me they want me to go to Furry Down Under, I will go. I will go to Furry Down Under dressed as a dog catcher with a giant net, and I will go around and film me catching furries like fucking Pokemon. Come on, someone commented. Someone comment, I want this. I'll go dressed as Steve fucking Irwin, minus the barb. If you want it, let me know. All right, let's check the dates. Let's check the dates on it, shall we? Because this is what I am frothing. I am frothing for this now. Here we go. Come make a splash with us at the Crown Plaza Surfers Paradise on the 17th to 19th of April 2026. So next year, April, I'm going to make a video. I'm going to go out and I'm going to hunt furries. Oh my God, I am so excited for this. I am frothing. My God, I'm going to need a cameraman. So if you are any good with a camera and on the Gold Coast, let me know. Because I reckon we can make this half-hour long video of me just hooking furries. Look, I might interview them first. Would I have to get consent to do this to a furry? I'm starting to think I will. Because it might be assault if I don't get consent, but fuck, it'll be funny if just a video of me hooking fucking furries into nets. Throw a fucking big cast net over it while it's trying to run away. Round its legs. Fuck yeah. Full action. Predator versus furry. And what we've discovered here today is that furries and Ethereans, I think they're weird, right? They're weird, but they seem harmless enough. But maybe a little bit of kink in there as well. But clearly they're autistic, right? Every single one of them is on the spectrum. Now, not everyone on the spectrum is a furry, but every furry is on the spectrum for sure. So don't go bashing them like that guy. I don't know who the fuck bashed that furry, but kids, don't go bashing furries. They're obviously dressed in these suits because they can't make eye contact with people. So in saying that, like, share, subscribe. If you want to see me go to the convention, the Furry Down Under convention, and chase furries around with a net, let me know. Kaya. Oh my God, I haven't been this excited since Big Kev. Fucking Big Kev.